This is Austin Driscoll, and I'm talking to you today about advertisement and what you see is not always what you get. Why do people use the media to persuade others their way? Whether it be for food they are wanting someone to buy, their merchandise, or even politics. Businesses have advertisements they put out to catch people's eyes, and that usually draws attention to people to come buy their product. But their product is not always what it's made out to be on screen. People spend billions a year for advertisement. They have all different kinds of ads on TV, from trying to get you to buy their products to voting a certain way during elections. They use this media to turn people's attention to their needs, not always the needs of the ones watching. So what they do is they're basically trying to get you to spend your money on stuff that you don't actually need. It's more of a want. And the things that you need or that would be more important you do not get because they trick you into buying unnecessary things. The media tricks us to line their products with your money. So they have like advertisement tricks to trick us into paying our hard-earned money to help them prosper. How you truly know that what you're buying is because it is something you truly want or what the media wants you to buy. Well, the best way you probably can go about this is if you see something, sleep on it, and the next morning, if you want it the next day, you probably will actually want it, but don't go jump up and buy something right after you see it on the media. That's how they trick you into buying things. Everyone after seeing a commercial has made their mind before even leaving their homes if they are going to buy it based on what they see. Well, basically, if it catches their eye, they're basically going to want it, but there's some things that might catch their eye more than others, and they might actually feel the need to go buy these things, even if it's unnecessary. They might do it just to make themselves look good, or it might be a new car, new vehicle, however that might be. Why are so many buying items they know they can't afford to pay back? The media persuades people into making them believe that they actually can pay these things back, but they really get them with the interest rate and stuff. That way they'll be paying 5% interest, and they'll be paying on stuff until they retire or die, however that may work, and they never may pay that loan back, which that might result in their kid or someone else having to pay that debt. Why are they buying food that is not good for them and is causing problems with their health? Well, you see stuff on TV, and when you see the advertisement come on when you're watching TV, say you see a pizza, that'll make you start getting hungry. So what's the first thing you want to do? Call and order that pizza, even though that might be very unhealthy for you, especially with all the quarantine going on right now and the lessness of exercise everyone's getting. It is causing very unhealthy habits. You're never too young to have diabetes. These things the media proposes about all these sweets and things is really sticking it to people and causing more people at younger ages to actually get diabetes. And diabetes may also result in them either having to have insulin pumps or health problems, other bloating. Then they might need to go on a diet, getting bigger, gaining weight, those type of things. We must stop and wait before running out and buying what we think at the moment. We need to wait until the following day. That's going back to what I said earlier. We need to think on it one, maybe even more than one day, depending on how big the purchase is. If it's under $500, I'd say a day's good. But if any purchase over $500, I'd recommend waiting longer than a day. I'd say at least a week or two on, and if you believe that's something you actually want, go buy it. Educate yourself. Do research on these things before you go do it. Go buy it. You should know exactly how much the price should be. If you're paying too much for it, You should always know what deal you're getting before you buy it. It's always up.